Hi, this is Robert from Lost Branch Blueberry Farm, and we're going to do a little video on pruning. Actually, we're going to have 3 videos on pruning, 3 stages, and these are 4-year-old bushes, and they should produce pretty well this spring. It's January, mid-January now here on the farm, and so we're going to talk about pruning these 4-year-old berry bushes. Our desire is to have the open inside to the sunlight, and to get rid of any of the side growth or small growth, and that's going to be the subject of this video. I always like to start at the bottom and work my way up. You need a good pair of pruners, and I also use some disinfectant spray. Any will do. I put them in a little bottle here that I get at the store, and they're pretty cheap. And so we're going to start with video number 1 at the bottom of the bush. And first I like to spray my pruners to keep disease from spreading from bush to bush, if there is any. And first I'd like to get rid of any of the growth under here that's not strong growth. You can see here all this new growth. This is last year's growth, strong growth, and so I just get rid of any of the small growth down below that's really not having much potential. And there's also this here in the middle that you can see it's kind of twiggy, so I'm going to cut that off there and leave the strong part of it. And then there's some more small growth under here. Also, there's some branches or canes that are coming out to the side here that will be interfering with the row, probably getting caught with the mower going by. Also, if it gets fruit on it, it'll lie down too much. So I'm going to go ahead and snip that off. And here's another one that's really not a very strong growth. I'm going to cut off. And then some of the other small growth down underneath here, I'm going to cut that off. And actually, I have a little tree starting right here. I'm going to cut that off also, and I'll probably put some stuff on that to keep it from growing any further. There's also some growth that's crossing here. I cut that off, and here's another one that's really kind of twiggy. I'm going to cut that off. Some of them that are down low here that are going to be on the ground, if they bear, I'm going to cut those off. And right here you see some that are just basically on the ground, just real small canes from last year, and I'll cut those off as well. So pretty well. Here's one that's crossing everything coming out, so I'm going to cut that off. And we pretty well have then the inside. Here's another one that's not very good shape, so I'm going to cut it off in the middle. And want to put all the branches in the middle of the row here to pick up later and burn in case there is any disease. Want to make sure to keep that away from the bush. Here's another one, not a very productive cane, and it's coming out to the side, so I'm going to cut it off. Here's one that's crossing. Cut it off. Some of these small branches here, you can just use your hand and pick them off. Here's another one here. I'm going to take this off because it doesn't look very healthy. and it'll open up the middle some more. So that'll pretty well take care of the stuff underneath, and then next video we will move on to the next stage.